Hi everyone, hope you are fine at home. In this video, I would like to explain a simple thing, that the format of an email, how to write an email. When we had a class, I will fly in the last video, many students asked me, sir, how to write an email, because I had given a question to draft an email to your friend about the speech of APJ Abdul Kalam. So many students got confused how to write, what is the format of email. So if you study this one within a short span of time, I will explain you the simple format of an email, how to write it simply. And if you have an average language, you can coin simply an email. So don't be confused, don't be tense, it's very simple thing. Okay, and if you study to write an email, there are two benefits. One thing, that you can write an email if you want to apply for a job in your life. It's quite easy thing to write. Another thing, you will get a good job, and professionally you will be able to write an email. The second thing is, you can score very good mark in your public examination, and many of us are very much concentrated to get marks anyway, because last public examination and in every public examination, drafting email or writing email is a sure question. For example, look at the question for the last model examination. Look at the question for the last public examination. I think you were asked to write an email for 6 marks. 6 marks were there if you write an email. At least, if you study this format, you can score 4 out of that 6 for this format only. I'm sure about it. So be in mind, it's very important in last model examination and in last public examination for the +1, it was asked to write an email. Okay, so what are the things you should be in mind when you write an email? Look at the format. Listen, whenever we write an email, we have to follow this format. So all this red content are not important, I will talk about that. Okay, first one is to. To means to which mail you are sending, to which person you are sending. Maybe in the question itself there will be a description. You have to send the mail, just draft a mail to your friend. Then you should find the name of your friend or the mail address of your friend. Another thing, you may be asked to write to any companies or to any schools or to any principal, HM, or any great personality. So always understand, when you write to address a to mail, you have to go through the question paper to which person you are asked to send it. Okay, be in mind. Okay, maybe you were asked to write a mail to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, or maybe imaginary, or to anyone else, to the President of India. Then you never write any of your friends' mail. Okay, for example, you were asked to write a mail to one of the principals of any school. So maybe we have to think, imagine principals like for example Ideal HS, to the principal of Ideal. So we have to imagine a mail address like maybe Ideal HS principal at gmail.com. For example, this is a mail address. You can make it, mail address will be different from person to person. Okay, so you have to write it. And this two things, CC and BCC. CC stands for carbon copy, BCC stands for blind carbon copy. Both are the functions of both of this column are same. So what is the difference between CC and BCC? You look at that. What is the main purpose from CC and BC? If you want to send a mail to many person, I mean you already sent to the Ideal principal, another thing you want to send me, and you send your friend, so rauf.a@gmail.com, another jumana@gmail.com, asif.com. Like you want to send it to many friends, the same mail. Suppose you have prepared a very good greetings for the birthday, very good greeting for Eid or Onam, anything. So you want to send it to all of your friends. So you have to collect the mail, all of them, and you have to add all that mail here. Add all that mail here. To add that all much mail, this column is here, and BCC also the same thing. If you want to send the same message to many, to forward it, to share it to many personalities, then you have to add the mail here. But what is the difference between these two, you know? When you add the address, listen, this is a technical knowledge also. When you add the address here in CC, the people who receive mail understand that you have sent this mail to many person, for me and for other, and to which mail you have sent, all will be visible in that one. Suppose if you write the address here in this column of BCC blind carbon copy, the friend, maybe you send me the message, and to my wife or my child, anyone else, all when I get the message, I think you send the message to me only. Nobody can understand that you have sent the message to many person. So these are the two options. Okay, and that's technical. Come to the subject. Subject means about what you are going to send the mail. For example, in our question paper, I asked you to write, after reading Kalam's speech, write a note to your friend, and draft an email to your friend about that. So of course, obviously the subject of this mail will be I will fly, or like speech of Dr. APJ, like any subject it may be. Okay, so this format, even if you are not sending to many person, when you write for exam, you should follow this format, because at least you just go through the page number 168 of your textbook. There it's given, the format of email is given there. So if you follow the format, you can score the mark. Okay, so subject is about what content you are going to write, about what you are going to write. Maybe you may be asked to write a job application, so just draft a mail to the HR of a company, like, so you have to write applying for the post of principal or accountant or a doctor, anything else. Okay, so there you have to, in case of subject, you have to think what is the question or what about you are going to mail, then you can write the subject there. Okay, and when you come to the content, this part is for content. When you come for content, here you must have a small idea about the language also. If you are going to write a formal official letter, of course you have to write sir or madam. Okay, if it is to a male or a female, you have to write sir or madam. Another thing, if it is for your friend, so you can write my dear friend as an informal way, and you can give him greetings like good morning, good afternoon, how are you, hope you are fine. Okay, then you have to write the content of the mail, like what this is about the mail, this is replay, maybe you are replaying for a mail, so you have to write this is replay for your mail which you have sent me last day. Okay, another thing, if you want to write about I will fly, then you can write this mail to inform you that I have read a great speech by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, its name is I will fly, and you can also write it. Okay, and why I write this request, you know, maybe if you are writing or applying for a job or anything, maybe you need an answer, any mail you need an answer, then you can write as a request for the reply, or expecting a great reply, or expecting a favorable reply from your part. I stop it. So in this part I told you, if you want to know more, how to draft an email, in this video I would like to explain only the format. So if you want to write the content, how to give a greeting, how to ask a question, how to ask for a reply, how to ask for a request, if you want to know all that, we will be doing another video. In that I will clear all that. Okay, so if I talk all the content and how to write a content, it will take much time. Okay, so when you finish that, you just have to write who. For example, after if I draft the mail, I will write my name, Rauf, a 2nd Street, Gandhinagar, like, okay, then my mail also, from which mail it comes, rauf.e@gmail.com. and even if you forget to write all your address here, at least you don't forget to write the mail address of you, from which mail it comes. Usually we write from address in the top of a letter or anything else, but here you have to write it in the bottom. Okay, but never write from here. Okay, you don't write from then come to the address, never do that. The important part is you have to write your mail address here in the right part. Okay, one more thing as a decoration, if you are giving a column like this, see, I'm very bad to draw the columns and other things. Okay, maybe you must be able to do it very well. Okay, so if you write a column like this, that would be better. Make your answer sheet very beautiful. So hope you understood it. If you have any doubt, comment in the box or call me. You can get the number from school. Okay, thank you for watching.